Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Actually, probably not boys and girls, probably just adults only for this one. But I want to talk about something or a question that I get from time to time from guys that maybe don't have a lot of experience with dating or sex, and they're just getting into dating, just getting into sex. And maybe they meet a woman and she happens to be on her period. And they will say, or they will sort of assume a lot of the time, okay, she's on her period. I guess I can't meet her. I have to wait a week and we'll have sex a week from now, but I can't see her when she's on her period. I used to have that same mindset. Basically, anytime that a woman would say, I'm on my period, I would just automatically assume that meant that we couldn't see each other and we couldn't have sex, we couldn't fool around, we couldn't do anything, and I'd have to wait a couple of days or a week until her period was over. And then at some point, something clicked in my head, and I was like, wait, can't I just do other stuff with her? Like, it doesn't have to involve my penis going in her vagina. Can we not just play around? Can we not just do some BDSM stuff? Can we not just like grab a vibrator like this one and just I can give her an orgasm and she can keep her panties on? And like I said, something just clicked in my head, and I was like, wait, it doesn't just have to be sex. And for some of you, that's going to be the most obvious statement in the entire world. Yes, Andy, I know that we can just do blowjobs. I know we can just fool around. I know we can just enjoy each other's company. Just because someone's on their period, it doesn't mean sex can't happen. But for some others of you, this will be like a revelation of like, holy shit, you mean it doesn't have to be a deal breaker just because someone's on their period? Obviously, if a woman doesn't want to have sex on her period, fine. But this is one of those weird videos where for some of you, it's going to be painfully obvious. Yes, I know we can have sex when someone's on their period, but for others of you, this is like a massive realization, and it was for me. And on top of, obviously foreplay and teasing and, exploring all of the stuff that doesn't involve her pussy or your penis, orgasms, teasing, all of that kind of stuff, you can literally just have sex. And this as well was a huge fucking revelation for me as well when I realized, wait, we can just either have sex in the shower or we can have sex in bed with a towel. And that was sort of my go to thing for many, many, many years. I would just say, do you want to come over anyway? We can throw a towel down, turn the lights down low so you don't feel embarrassed about the mess. I don't care if there's a mess. I don't care if there's a little bit of blood. We can just have fun, have a good time, and then have a shower afterwards. Or I would say, do you want to just go into the shower? And again, some women are really not comfortable having sex on their period. Beautiful, amazing, that's great. But plenty of women I came to see are very, very, very happy to have sex when they're on their period. They're just sort of worried that you might not be okay with it. Or they're worried that you won't find her pretty and feminine and sexy if there's some blood there. And so in those moments, you can just sort of say, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to judge you. Like, I promise I don't care if there's some blood. Obviously, if you don't want to have sex with a woman on her period, you don't have to. But throwing down a towel or going into the shower or turning the lights off or even just playing with other things, blowjobs, hand jobs, you can use, like I said, a toy and she can keep her panties on, anal sex, any of this kind of stuff, just fooling around and having foreplay. There's so many other things that you can do. And a period doesn't have to be a deal breaker. One thing I do if I ever am going to have sex with a woman on her period, or if we're going to fool around and do other stuff, is I do my best to give her plenty of compliments, make sure she feels pretty and feminine and all of that. A lot of women sort of worry that they might not feel, like feminine, or that you might not think that they're pretty if they're on their period, or they don't feel like super clean and stuff like that. So a little bit of reassurance goes a long way. But yeah, super short video today, ladies and gentlemen, to just tell you the freaking community service announcement that you're allowed to have sex with someone on their period if they want to and you want to. It doesn't have to be a big deal breaker, but yeah, it's something that used to, I thought, be a deal breaker. And then when I tried saying to a lot of women, do you want to have sex anyway? Probably 90% of them were like, sure, as long as you don't care about the mess, I don't care. As always, ladies and gentlemen, go out there and crush those goals. If you've been wanting an amazing, awesome, elite sex life, tons of threesomes, plenty of wild adventures, and great memories with awesome people, we would love to help you get there. Here's just a little bit of what our coaching clients have achieved in their time in the program. Renee had a threesome in just his second week of coaching, had a woman write him a love letter, and he went on to have sex with 12 women in just 12 weeks of coaching. Corky had his first threesome, slept with 7 amazing women, and made a ton of awesome memories with them. George and Power both had sex with 10 women each in their 12 weeks, had a bunch of wild adventures along the way. Join me and join them by clicking the coaching link in the description below.